Hello dear students, welcome to my English world. I am Ridden Agrin and I'll be your guide in your learning. With the DepEd's mantra, ragsak ken ragumi, tinapudno nga agservi. Our lesson for today is all about identifying key structural elements of an argumentative text. But let us know first about argumentative text. It is a piece of writing that takes a stand on an issue, and its main objective is to convince the reader to agree with the writer's opinion about a controversial topic. To do this, one needs to state his opinion, give reasons to support his opinion, and argue against the opposite opinion. In short, he convinces the reader that his stand about the issue is correct. And to influence his readers, his piece of writing should be balanced. It must include his standpoint and the opposing viewpoint or the counter-argument. Yes, he is only defending one side of argument, but he needs to think about what the other side would say about his claim. And after giving the counter-argument, he refutes it with showing that it is wrong. And what are the parts of a good argumentative essay? First is the introductory paragraph. The second is the petty paragraphs. And the third is the conclusion. Let's go with the first, or also known as the exposition. In writing your introduction, you have to explain why readers should be interested in your topic. It is important to include a concise, well-constructed thesis statement in your introductory paragraph that explains what you will be arguing. A thesis statement is a concise, one-sentence summary of your main point and claim. Second is the body paragraphs, also known as your arguments. Support your thesis by writing 3 distinct yet unified body paragraphs, and each of these paragraphs must have a topic statement. Back up your claim with examples, research, statistics, studies, or text citations. And the third is your conclusion, or the restatement of your position. You should end your essay with the restatement of your thesis and summarize it with arguments in body paragraphs. Your essay will have a lasting impression on the reader if your thesis is well-founded, logical, and credible. Appeal to the reader's emotions for a more compelling ending using passionate and persuasive language. In writing an argumentative text, there are words or sentences that writers use to effectively demonstrate opinion, or these are the language features of an argumentative text. First are the modal verbs and adverbs. This can be used to express the different degrees of certainty or modality of your opinions or arguments. Examples of those modals are must, should, and might. Second are the evaluative language, using descriptive words containing positive or negative meaning. Because if you consistently choose negative or positive words, your reader can be influenced to see things in the same way. Examples for this are important, significant, necessary for positive words, and for negative words such as inconclusive, questionable, and unimpressive. The third language feature are the linking arguments. Your piece of writing becomes effective through the use of these conjunctions, such as the fun voice, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. The fourth one are declarative statements. These are used to make a statement. Since your primary job in writing an argumentative essay is to express your opinion and give information, the best type of sentence is to use the declarative sentence. And the fifth one are rhetorical questions. These are not only answerable by yes or no. Instead, this device used to influence your reader to emphasize a point or to elicit thoughts and understanding. And lastly is the passive voice. The passive voice is more favored in writing because the more important participants, or should I say the most important participants or events are emphasized by placing them at the beginning of the sentence. So there you have it. Those are the language features of the argumentative text. And so I think you're now ready for your next activity. Bye-bye!